win the game. And the other side,
Is it Pep on your day? Go 5. Some Pep Guardiola. Able game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on draw by Kumpu. You shall not to 5. And as it goes to the Grand Samo,
now Rich,
above from so continue on sentiment.
now Unim Bibi. If you look at the data set of Manchester City, Erling Haaland was contributing 70% of Pep Guardiola goals. And in the last 10 games that Erling Haaland abo since how many Arsenal level sa game no Etihad or kache Mikel Arteta say be humble no. Since that time, Erling Haaland numbers have dropped. Out of 35 shots abo, 15 of them were on target, on say even up to 5 since that time. Inti Haaland is struggling to get their goals. And then also, in Fifi they are lacking the legs. Share the midfield boy against Tottenham Hotspur. It was a kind of good one because not Mateo Kovac is sweeper. And the off the ball job was an issue. Again, so we lacking the legs in the middle of the park. And you also lack leadership at the back in which Ruben Diaz. It affects the team. It's not just Rodri Cascante, but also certain characters be to say Ruben Diaz were cheating on them. Who could not really lead the team and marshal the team? It was a centre-back pair of Akanji and a branch here, your friend Nathan Ake, adding Josko Vardiol. Then on the other side, there was Kyle Walker. In the middle, there was Gunningham, Rico Lewis, but there wasn't the physicality, the aggression to win duels. It was FIFA, and for me, it hurts them a lot. The lack of leadership. But you see, another thing that's very important is that I think so over the last few years, Pep Guardiola and the Man City, because they have been winning, there have been an over-reliance on certain players, especially Rodri.
You know what I'm doing?
As someone said, I'm finding a proper backup to Rodri. And you see, now that Rodri is injured, they have been affected. Centre-back, they don't have a leader. And yes, a centre-back can call. Leader is Ruben Diaz. So now that Ruben Diaz is out, there isn't a leader of everyone who them, and it is really affecting the team. All right.
As a Pep Zokofa, I Zubimendi.
So remember the St. Martin's with many manners. We are penal Liverpool penal.
Because I say Pep Pompu and sort of.
They have. But you see, or Nunez will hold them. Matthias Nunez.
What do I say, man?
You see, before the Tokofa Calvin Phillips buy, and he asked the question. So to me, I need to Tokofa and buy. Tokofa Calvin Phillips buy. It didn't really work out. I'm a Calvin Phillips echo. Matthias Nunez, let's say Matthias carry more of an 8 component. Then why is it that Anton number 6 and I say one to the Calvin Phillips? And these are all the questions that we'll ask of him going into January and then the summer. The next game, Richardo, all against Liverpool.
That's a move. And a pebble because
away at Anfield or Liverpool. Away at
Liverpool team. We had on Besha.
Away at Anfield. Now Pep say Obeshe. He said they have to win right after this one. And so almost starts no shit. Now only rich. Once we talk about Pep and the Man City issues now, I think that we need to give credit to this man on a tactical ball.
Kulusevski.
Excellent.
Bobo.
Dejan Kulusevski. Solid. Now, first ball, no winning here. Just go Vardiol ball on the camera. Then that very good play from James Maddison, any song you mean, leading to the goal. Then the second one, if you want him, say Ope, creative player. Who's Otimibo on the wing and then plays as a CM. Otimibo as a creative passer. Otimibo as a ball carrier, Otimibo as a dribbler, somebody also with a physical attributes. Our Sansewo needed biological motive stature to be able to carry the ball up front and protect it. Then our branch friend Dejan Kulusevski is the man and Postecoglou team. They were very, very bold and confident, and then they got the job done. Pep said, it is true, 11 points is too many to claw back, but we are not thinking about winning or losing the title right now. Now, Rich, Pep said there is a historical antecedent that suggests that league and you're beyond the reach of Pep in Man City. In 2020-2021 season, around the same time, on the 18th of December, and then he take his table away. That time, no Man City and the Liverpool achieved 8 points on the League.
Sometimes na City team net sign and the City team net.
But sometimes na Liverpool took it a club or more experience than slot. The City for say yes, some more issues, but I still Pep Guardiola. Still say players not recover. The brand am be fit. Rodri eba be shame be late somewhere June baby, and then they can go on and then win the league. You see, the data is there.
Fine, but
they would want to hope.
City man go through no. season we matches ni bi o mo fan show I say me Manchester we dey do e be kan ho asem
okay
amfa kofi
Kedro
yaba ho
ai
Amorim you na odi ni wadan se che
o se 3-4 and fan bam be she me kon o kan me ye din na me tio 3-4 na mo she first goal am say kai afama Richard Monday me hu 80 seconds
yeah
na mo first goal atum nti me just me wie so
madam ma pass ma chema about ade no botu manam kai Amorim bo kofi if you go no
me just here
Ipswich for no
right after say mo she go na mo jai board am
afene Ipswich ne ayonana eno anko mu kuen
you see
omo suffocate yankasa
yeah that's no omo we need dual system
me bo Ipswich for no say anom bobo ana ye ne omo ni dia
oh see I think say mo sanso nye omo ne sanso kan o say sa under to sit down Karen McKenna your former assistant and Ruben Amorim
member Omar Hutchison on our friend on we need to come before the game akwado be so kuen akwado je bo a otutwie players ne be for go via somebody for Manchester United
I think that's going forward no except mo making purchases be
unim Kofi me anopa we dey me catch Manchester fan bia o t show ni say first of all manage your expectations United team no and Amorim especially last season we know because yentia say now or your pre-season within the season and so because after the game no one can say so any players now as o mujina park ni so no o ma cry say as they overthinking
now
because of the philosophy now
o say me nti amode ne ba sisi ane say omo pese o start eye adwuma no now say ne be next year by this time
me catch Manchester ni bia say first team say results say ya na be troka ha do so ebi o be fa ebi o am fa gwanra de Ipswich for ni eye ne dem
tu na muzo o picture ko do ni aye say kai abedru adwuma no
Premier League the ball dey wrong
Ipswich town
Ipswich o Kofi
struggle relegation Chief Manchester United and it's a tough game
and no me say nye unana
yeah
commercial be 5
I think the United
point blank saves
yeah United struggle yeah but like you are saying no a process and the confidence in me the fact say Oajia Tumu say he came to Manchester United to at the right time and he's the right man to do the job there. We wait to see say Bibia ebe kama Honoman and Ruben Amorim. I say my players were thinking too much in the game. You can feel it, not just on the ball, but they are supposed to be. And we wait to see. It's just 2 days with a team, so it is really hard. I think say Ruben Amorim, the next set of games are Ebano, Obebo in English. What
kind of bro fan match mu kochi?
Obebo games ka Everton or Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, Manchester United, City, and Bournemouth.
Back of you said they mo team.
Na Oka City, me be say misasemo. Oka say City ain't in league no. Doesn't mean say Chelsea bet match league na because Shadi o table now. Chelsea are 1 point off City.
Yeah.
City plays a prepra. City lose games. Arsenal last started pick. Doesn't mean say title contenders. I have for Chelsea in Kawana because we can say BBC for no start somewhere and I'm say hey want to watch it. No, as a neutral, do you think that Chelsea are in a title contention?
Yes. Ebia ne gene die. Ebe den kaka because Liverpool for no born no more bono. To be honest,
and Alisson's were Trent, but still they are playing well.
And me feel say be Chelsea and down their crown. You season in the second be and third be.
But that would be an overachievement of my schedule.
No, Kofi. Yenny are going to be beyond Chelsea team way. Too good.
Hey, what about Nagasi?
Oh, some
you want to see project you know you need.
Oh, is it then Kakaka?
Project no. Have you Chelsea in the title contention?
Pipiaka bro for Bibri. Won't you coaching in Israel can your number one account radio station. Israel is your number one account radio station. I think it's so better and bro from Kwano. One can you cheat one point huh? You're number one.
Yes, actually.
No. What can bro footing tinti be also Ruben Amorim bro for your Becca and us.
But you can say.
Amorim
na person be can say. And one na person. Meba. Everything hag. the first game against Brighton be say
come me mama
Tia Bodra you know normal
bia metiana means your number one account radio station
and a FIFA
bro for them say me oh bro for them me matchrim and me so be come me be chere bro for
my players were thinking too much.
So the players they dream do
You can feel it.
we are thinking
not just on the ball.
Yes so mu crowd ball no kwa
But where they were supposed to be.
the baby so mu
Amorim will change him.
The nation prophet and the
Joshua was there.
No. Why?
I won't change him or change him too much.
The nation prophet on it, Soft Chief. I also camp of an also chief at teaching. They say, oh, we are so for chief. The nation prophet.
I can't read this. It's young country in your brother.
Yanko.
Now, what's your Amorim about some Bejeli? I will say, what's the pre-season within the season? I know trouble about saying. I can't radio station on.
Oh, say, they say, oh, by the new thing now. On the other foot now. Other foot on the buying so already season here, but
already season it says anything.
So season here, but at the foot on the buying. I found a place now or more better. And I said there, oh yeah, pre-season within the season.
No coaching about what Bunny near Monday, dear Ben, near Monday, Ben.
Oh, I about it. If such a born who heavy.
About three
Bobo.
About league, about three.
Oh, you can't over the league. No, but the about to Caribbean next year.
You know the Belgian league next year.
Ah, who share Manchester team in Ra?
No, what is it?
Some mad and moving back to no more.
I'm mad.
You be a boy and say,
I am mad.
I don't know.
I am mad. I am mad. Yeah, bro.
Baby, you ever catch us a ta straight.
I am mad.
And yes, switch boy and say,
I am mad, your cousin.
Jump now the human on the
Yes, Goro Yaba. Mogoro play am confirm na pen Goro no.
Why?
Lenny Goro as
yeah, I Yolo. Oh, waba.
Yoruba man. I'm say Goro man. Yes, what started training.
Chelsea Belgiana.
League.
Where league now?
Because the city break.
No, not this season, Debbie. This is in Liverpool and City.
And Arsenal count?
No, Arsenal count. This is in Liverpool and City. Next season, next season, the pet defender back. Near per striker power bem guarantee goals pa consistently.
No for Zexi.
But it's almost per Alexander Isaac. One you can't afford to bear 150 million pounds.
Nkuku ni epe.
Mo pe nkuku. E beti need na mama. Pe nkuku. Mo pe player bi an san fa mama na. Yeah, to ade mama na maboka o. We referee eyi na.
Nkuku de be.
Messi Mount.
Nkuku de be.
Me so ka Messi Mount.
Na Amorim no nyo na ka se Messi Mount. Obey the trump card. I feel the game you were boss about
him from a long-term injury. I know they want me starting.
But we didn't just game
and on Saturday, I think they say how can have here it is too early. I can an average of about 25 more games to play in the English Premier League. To say Chelsea one or one. But like almost everybody, science na Enzo Maresca team no ede ba no e positive. Inti Obia Chelsea I say it looks as if this team, and they are playing well. Rich, the difference for me is the coach. The difference for me is the coach. Because some players at Chelsea, most of them were there under Graham Potter. And when we were brace also on them under Pochettino. Even Lampard within a short term, most of these boys were there. But it looks as if Enzo Maresca in-game preparation, the pre-match analysis leading to games no. On the next level, and you want to say a sorry and upon it, Steve Cooper ya sacking because once Enzo Maresca was going to Leicester City, no, now on himself Leicester for en kitaboni bebre, on major bona Chelsea. On the ball, he played in a particular way that I had not seen in a very, very long time. Rich, say or see before the game starts, the Malo Gusto Yare, and Malo Efrimu, Malo Mbambe Bobby. and Romeo Lavia Sunya knock Kakra or Belgium, so you wanted to manage him. It's about Benoit Belachile as part of a back three. And now we're Wesley Fofana, Levi Cole, Benoit Belachile in a back three. Nominally was a back four, but it's a Chelsea Kitabona. Mark Kukurea now becomes a winger. I will keep you waiting on the far side, on the left. And about Bentia Enzo Fernandez as a number 6. But Rich, Oyusu Enzo Fernandez as in a particular role as a floating number 10. Also about Jean-Felix as a left-sided 10. Cole Palmer as a right-sided 10. And about Bentia Enzo Fernandez to pop up in almost every zone into Chelsea Belleapa. You will see the Enzo I drop it. Ababe Bobo Nibi, not Konanim. Now a Konechima Bobo Nibi. Now him. Only said before the international break, now a lot of the criticisms on Enzo Fernandez, and he say our Chelsea team Nima, Bono the Onimbo. But I said without the Bono, you don't get the best out of Enzo Fernandez. I said he doesn't put in a lot of effort. After game, Squawka say Enzo covered 11.7 kilometers, the most of any Chelsea Premier League player this season. Our Premier League game, and it tells you, and now Enzo Enya ball now. Chelsea Kitabona, Enzo ball like a 10 as a floating 10 to dictate the pace of the game. So Chelsea need ball now. He runs back into his position, and his position was good. I like the way Enzo Maresca Enya the best out of our branch here, your friend Enzo Fernandez, and Chelsea went on to win 2-1. So our first goal in it is because of the industry of our branch here, friend Nicholas Jackson. So who's our goal? Because Bono a 50-50 with on the fires. This is the 15th minute. Bono na Abwante friend Benoit Belachile a clear a 50-50 ball. Nicolas Jackson flicking in the first time. The second time controlled for him by Enzo Fernandez. The second one on the outside foot and the ball on the shame Nicolas Jackson. As 7 goals, 3 assists this season, and the output seems to be very good. Who's that have you because Chelsea better striker next summer? People believe because Chelsea is on top striker and the pressure told us to deliver more this season as a Chelsea in a striker next season it will force him to even do better. It's rich on the English Premier League table. Chelsea end up comfortably third. There is nothing more to talk about them, and I think the difference is Enzo Maresca so man the boys 2 days off until Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday and now they go training, and Nicolas Jackson and the boys were doing very well. Just a minute, I was Spanish La Liga name just so we can be fair to them. Yeah. Yeah, can you?
Barcelona team.
Yeah, can you?
As a buffer.
Which yeah, can you say? Sa weekend we ebe decided the Spanish La Liga. Na se Barca and Sheni ye. Na omu jaw mo. Na Madrid ebe close in, they may be in trouble. See here, you know Madrid anxious some match against Valencia. We can't say Madrid are almost there. But from a possible 9 points gap, see about be do 4. Say Barca are careful. Now say Madrid share against Valencia, they're closing the gap. Say who shares our game against Celta Vigo. In the pre-match analysis, we were worried. Say Barca for any the best when they go away to Vigo. And match in the more drink a crap. Vigo from the blast of the whistle, press Barca. But I think say the game was lost by a few things like Jules Kounde issues on him, Marc Casado red card at Odi. Any branch friend Frankie de Jong coming in the second goal so Vigo for the share. Look at where branch friend Frankie de Jong is now. Not tracking his runners and the Momulus almost draws our ball by 2-2. On the other side, Madrid had to do their job. And
Diana Ancelotti here.
Ada Gule. Macan has several times. And on one kind on the post-match analysis. Say Ada Gule Broms are the creative person. If you go to my Twitter, I've quoted it. Ada Gule is a creative passer. And mom that's balance in attack because Jude Bellingham ever pressing where we need ball now. But sometimes when you get creative pass will break teams down. And he helped the team a lot. In the first goal on we say it was the work of Eduardo Camavinga and Jude Bellingham in pressing and counter pressing to play forward. And then of course Vinny Esquire ball back to Abrantia, your friend Kellen Luton in back to score the goal. I think the team was more balanced. Raul Asensio, the young centre back, Obeka, Abrantia friend Rudy Gehono, also did a very, very good job in that Madrid team, and they played well. Ancelotti FAC 28 different teams in the La Liga. He has beaten every single one of them. Our La Liga name, and then they got a job done. On the Spanish La Liga table, no, baby, Daniel Barca that show Madrid at a second, 4 points off them. And they clear say Madrid 1 game in hand. so mo corner so mutimi ko sha it means say conversation no ebetimi assistant rich a close ba Madrid Barca know say they need to be a little bit careful omo jam one Madrid comes in and then closing on them now in January I don't think say Barca have to buy new players because if you want Nyeska Kranto new players but and now UTA Sports are pro Barcelona from Spain. Almost say has a flick in the broth. Now for the very first Okasache any players no in a harsh tone. And also I realize that since the game against Espanyol, sometimes Barca for both games no relaxed, thinking said they can always win games. And it was clear against Celta Vigo. And they need to be a little bit careful. This week in the Champions League, Omoba against Brest. It's a game I also say Barca for the start and your wins no every one of them send they can go on and get all the needed wins or Spanish La Liga. I think that this weekend we've combed everywhere. I mean how much now we'll talk about Niema, Atlanta, Bergamo, Italian Serie A now you do come every one of them and of course the Champions League no.
Emmanuel also for Jose Amorim we shall succeed at Manchester United even though we drew yesterday. It's a matter of time and patience. I'm happy the noisy side is now turning into Bone Cemetery. Hey, Man City penny.
Guys, let me say I almost pay long bets for the whole week.
Okay.
Because this weekend you did bets, you know. I should say long bets for the whole week. Bets way code. It's Mr. Sauti for pen no paper. I'll bet me about Facebook so clear what I say. Not what show your long bets, you know, for the whole week, you know. 1-1 F11 940 11 F11 940 long bet for the whole week.
Okay. On Facebook, I brand here back on fire show in Niagara crowd. See a friend Martino. The boy just made me say now Odino a year. Odini birthday 90. Martino, happy birthday. Nyami shapa na onya okasi debia. On fire show no in Niagara crowd. Say Ajingo GH. Ozenti Amorim no no any. And I have for him. Ono na ban. Kofi yenye first draw song. Anya first draw na yen hu